से मित्रों, मीट द आर्टिस्ट इस उपक्रम में आज हमारे साथ जुड़ रहे हैं उज्बेकिस्तान से कलाकार ओयबेक कासिमोव। जी हाँ, उज्बेकिस्तान ये भूतपूर्व और ताशकंद जो कि हम सभी भारतवासियों के बहुत करीब है। ताशकंद लाल बहादुर शास्त्री जी के नाम से हम लोग ज्यादा जानते हैं और ताशकंद अपनी अपनी अहमियत जरूर रखता है। तो आज इस चर्चा सत्र में हम स्वागत करते हैं ओयबेक कासिमोव जी का। सो वी वेलकम ओयबेक जी to our Meet the Artist event. We are really very happy to have you here. And during this Corona period, it's tough time for all over the world. And artists being creative all the times. And so I decided, I mean, it just came in my mind that why not to connect with the artists all over the world. So thank you very much for joining us. I welcome you. So, yeah.
Thank you too. Thank you for inviting me. I'm really happy and pleasure to connect on this conference, little conference.
Yeah.
And I think today's meeting will be great, each other, all of us.
Yeah. Thank you so much. So, Oyebek ji, I would like to ask you some questions in order to exchange some artistic point of views between Indian way and in Uzbekistan, how they are doing. As I know, you are a painter, an interior designer, a multi-talented, a visualizer at the same time, and dynamic personality, I should say, in the field of applied arts or visual arts. So
thank you.
I do remember the event which we did in collaboration with Lal Bahadur Shastri Center for Indian Culture, with the senior most portrait artist Aziza Mamatova with us, explaining the portrait styles and the schools of painting followed in Uzbekistan. That was a wonderful event what we had, and still I cherish my memories with the same. And so I would like to I ask you that how the art style is, you know, you deal with art in Uzbekistan. How do you look at it? Hello, can you hear me?
Okay. Yes, thank you for your questions. And I'm really happy because you remember Aziza Mamatova and Dilnoza Saipova, also Firuza, and the last time it was very nice meeting and a little conference in Indian Culture Center named after Lal Bahadur Shastri. Also, a couple weeks ago, we meet with Firuza and Dilnoza. Also, we remembered this conference. And another second conference we are planning with other doctorants. This conference will be about manuscript of Baburname.
Okay.
And some of PhD doctorants, they will speak about Indian miniatures school in Babri time, and some of them they will speak about manuscript, the woman portrait in miniature in Baburname. And also my speech will be about landscape design, that period, the Babur period. And I think this conference also will be will be interesting also for each country people, for India and Uzbekistan. And this conference, we will we plan to do more bigger than before the first time. And about your questions, okay. Now, in Uzbekistan, for example, the art, the young artists, they are trying to do with the oil paint.
Okay.
And they wanna do, they wanna keep the modern style. I mean, before a lot of artists used realism, you know. Realism, it means how the people see the nature and the portrait. They will exactly drawing on a canvas. Now little is changing around young artists. They trying more to draw with how to say, abstract and modern style. For example, geometrical figures, shapes, geometrical shapes, I mean. And they more interesting about texture, to do on a canvas, the textures, for example, like a marble or wood or something natural things. And but also, you know, we have an artist, but they keep old school, I mean, realism. Because our school took the second place after Russian an artist.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, and also another young people, for example, they trying to keep with the miniature, with the book illustration. Also, they learning a lot of things from Baburname manuscript, and they a little bit changing this school style. For example, also with the textures. For example, they doing texture with the natural things. For example, with the fruit. One thing I know, for example, we use the how to say them, peons. For example, onions, you know. Onion.
Onion, okay. Peons.
Yeah, onion. If you boil in water, after 2-3 hours, in the water you can see the red color.
Right.
It will be natural red color.
Correct.
Then after 24 or more than 24 hours, you can use this like a color.
Oh, lovely. Okay. So it's kind of a vegetable colors, or like obtaining the colors for
right,
vegetables.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, great. Okay.
Right. Something this way in history, an artist used this one. For example, another vegetable is red
beetroot, maybe shakarkand, like beetroot.
Yeah, shakarkand, yeah, beetroot. Also, if you boil on the water, this vegetable give you very dark red color.
Right.
And with the sugar, you know, and the sugar gives you the lightening.
Yeah. Okay.
Also, your if you use this color, your paint looks lightening.
Okay. Okay. So it's more like darker or vibrant, reflects more light or something like that, which is more different than the what you use
Right.
for painting. I mean, not the regular synthetic colors, but the
Right.
color directly from the vegetables. Oh, lovely. Fantastic.
Right. And which the difference with the natural colors and the chemical colors? The chemical colors, the natural colors you can keep for long time.
Oh, okay. I was thinking the other way actually. I thought that natural color will lose early because it can, deteriorate. But it's news for me that it can stay longer. Great. Oh, lovely.
Uh-huh.
Lovely. In India, there are some people, some places, they have used vegetable colors to dye the clothes. Like what I am wearing right now is a material which is in which to color this material, they have used different vegetable colors. So it's quite common in India to have vegetable colors on clothes as well. And during in the paintings, what you
Right.
said, giving the textures and using different isms. So we have, and as in Uzbekistan, during that conference, I came to know that you also have different schools of paintings. So Russian style is different. Miniature, what you said, its style is different.
Right.
In India, we have different schools. For example, miniature, then landscape designing, portrait painting, and even in modern art, we have different painters who established their style as a modern art stuff. So few of them, I would love to name them, like who made their paintings, a place in the World Museum like Louvre, where their painting has been displayed. So it's so they are considered to be the father of modern art and paintings, and that's really so. The schools, what you mentioned. So how you differ the Russian style of painting and the Uzbek traditional style of painting? So I see many miniature elements in Uzbek patterns and many rounds and circular and curve patterns in the Uzbekistan's designing style. So is it a pure Uzbeki style or yeah? So I would really love if you can explain a little bit about this style. I mean, like the curves which you use.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, before Russia, also we have a artist, and we have we had a lot of different kind of styles on, for example, sculpture, or or the
Landscape maybe, or
I mean,
carving.
landscape design. Yeah. For example, a lot of artists, they took the way from miniature. For example, in 19th century, then 19th century and beginning 20th century, we have a the very famous artist. He he learned a lot of from miniature. Then
Oh,
he start his way with the other side. For example, you know, the manuscript is very, very small,
yeah.
but that famous painter, he start this size to draw bigger.
Oh,
Uh, when you when you live in a Tashkent, you know we have the subway metro,
yeah.
the metro station named Alisher Navai.
Yes.
If you remember, on a wall of this metro station, we can see these pictures.
Yes. Yes.
Uh,
It's one of the
the
beautiful metro
picture's
stations what
name
you
is
have.
Sabbai Sayar. Right,
Oh,
right.
okay.
This picture's name is Sabbai Sayar. You know, in Arabic, it means seven beauties.
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
Um,
Saat by Sayor. Okay.
uh, yeah,
Seven
and
beauties. Yeah.
the famous artist, seven beauties. Yeah, uh, the an artist's name is Chingiz Akhmarov. Chingiz Akhmarov, and he is find his way in manuscript from miniature. Uh, and another famous an artist is Bahadur Jalalov. Uh, I think that in the world every artist knows about him. Also, his the drawing lines. He has a very plastic lines.
Oh,
Also,
okay.
he learned these things from manuscript. For
Okay.
example, some of his work he spent. It's called dancers. There are a lot of Uzbek national women dancers,
Right.
and also his this work it was on a wall inside interior of Bahar Concert Hall.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay.
also he's find his way from this manuscript.
Oh, lovely.
And now in Uzbekistan, a lot of young doctors, professors, they, I mean, researcher, uh, they research about Baburname. It means they researching about India. They researching about Indian culture, Indian people, and also, for example, also me too. I am researching about landscape design about in Tashkent. But if you see history, a lot of things connecting in the world. For example,
Right.
uh, Babur goes from Uzbekistan to India,
Yeah.
and he start to do the landscape design, the Islamic landscape design.
Uh-huh.
It
Uh-huh.
means Islamic landscape design is we call it charbagh. Charbagh means char. For example, it means four,
Four.
the number
Yeah.
four.
Yeah.
Uh, from Iran Tajik language. For example, yak, du, se, char.
Oh,
Char
okay.
means
Char.
four
Four.
number.
Okay. Uh-huh.
Bog, yeah,
Bag.
bog, char bog. Bog means
Garden.
garden, yeah.
Garden. Yeah. Okay.
So, yeah, garden. And uh, when we research this landscape design in the world, we find two different kind of things. For example, west and east. What
Uh-huh.
kind of differences between these two sides, and what kind of similar the things. For example, the East says, East landscape. If you learn East landscape design, this design says to you, the first people, then nature.
Okay.
Yeah, and the West landscape design says to you, no, the first nature, then people.
Okay, so the approach is totally different. Opposite, I should say.
Yeah. But yeah, also this is good things, but you told good right things, opposite. This
Yeah.
two meaning is opposite. So for example, the West need to keep nature naturally,
Okay.
but the East, the psychology of Eastern, they need to change natural in natural something and to do something things, you know.
Yeah.
Different kind of psychology.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
And another things, if you keep deeper history, everything start from Egypt, you know, then goes to Assyria, Babylon, then Europe, then Russia, then comes to Central Asia. But in this time, the similar things, every part needs to be the life better for people.
Okay. So it's more about the two concepts. What I understood is, while studying the landscapes, the two concepts are most important: people and nature, or nature and people. So there are two different basic
People,
concepts.
right.
What we can say. So that's how you find a difference between the Western or style of paintings and landscapes and Asian style of landscapes. Can I make that statement? I mean, can I say like that? That this is the gross basic difference, that Asian painting styles, landscape especially, has this approach, and the Western has the exactly opposite approach to the landscape designs. That's really wonderful.
Right.
This has certainly added an view to my view of looking at the paintings, because before I never thought of people and nature, or nature to the people. You know, like I never had this view. So it's thank you so much for giving me this aspect and the view for the studying painting and enjoying painting.
Sorry, another thing.
Yeah.
Another things, and also during this researching, we find another one things that about Central Asia, about Central Asia landscape design. For example, the landscape design in Central Asia, they said it's paradise.
Oh,
you know,
okay.
Paradise. And so in the center of composition, they put water, the water from paradise, it means.
Oh, okay.
And they separate to 4 parts, one whole landscape design, but they separate this to four parts. And in the center they put water.
Okay.
Another psychology, the people never goes to paradise,
Yeah.
but they um, they uh, they reading about paradise from
Uh-huh.
Quran.
Uh-huh.
Then they start to make reality in this life.
Oh, okay. Okay. So it's something
So
what they
this
read,
is
what they read, they
yeah,
visualize, and then they put it in a painting. So this is how
right,
that's why probably it's what you mentioned, that Islamic style of painting, which is charbog, or the concept of landscape designing.
right.
Oh, okay, okay,
Mhm,
okay.
mhm.
Uh-huh. So it's
But
something.
here's three ways, but each other they want to keep nature, and they want to keep the connecting with the nature, people and nature, because the people are some part of this nature.
Uh-huh.
You know, this is very important things. If we are except of this nature, and it means the people they died.
Yeah, yeah.
So
That's
we must learn more about nature, and we must keep this nature for our next generations.
that's a lovely message, I should say, which these paintings give, or rather, the research,
Mhm.
carries. Uh, Many times, while understanding or looking at the painting, you just appreciate the colors and the dimension. But
Mhm.
definitely, your explanation and the talk will help the people to understand more and more the painting, like how it should be. As in
Right.
music or in dance, we have uh, support of words or the movement. We can create the atmosphere with
Mhm.
three-dimension,
Mhm.
multi-dimension. But with the paintings, it's the
Yeah.
colors and the patterns what you actually present or depict. So it's a fantastic thing what you
Mhm.
right now mentioned about the landscape designing, which is your research, I should say. I think you were writing a book when I left Tashkent. That time you were working on the your book, which was
Yeah.
about to, I don't know
Right.
whether have you finished it. I mean, is it out? I mean, Gatov or not yet? Your book is ready or no?
Yes, yes. My
Oh,
book is ready, and the book is called uh, the paradise of west and west and the east.
oh, okay, okay.
Um, like,
The paradise of
and
West.
this it was a monography. The monography printed in Germany.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, lovely. So, congratulations for your achievement. It's a fantastic and a great achievement, and a proud moment for us to know you as a wonderful friend, artist friend, I should say, who has achieved such a lovely you
Thank
know
you.
yeah, it's really an honor for all of us, for the artists. And I extend my wishes to you for your lovely creation. So it's as you mentioned about the book, that paradise, so paradise is something which all over the world people would love to visit one day. So that one day, we never know. After we leave this
Hmm.
body, we don't know where we go, where the soul goes. So in Islamic
Yeah.
Islamic concept, you say we all wait for the Qayamat, and in Indian Hindu concepts, we say that we wait for the judgment. and the Lord will
Definitely.
tell you where you will be. That if you have done lots of good deeds, you will be granted moksha, so you don't have to come again and again on the earth to take birth. And if you are done not enough good things, go back, live life, and come again. So you will be so.
Yeah.
it's it's the wonderful, a kind of exchange, a concept, I should say. So a paradise is what
Yeah.
we always, any human being on the earth would love to go one day. So the concept, what you mentioned, was more through the landscape style. I would ask you to elaborate more about the nakashi, or the, the how to say, carving impact of Uzbekistan, which has a particular style,
Okay.
which you cannot say it's a Persian influence. It has its own origin. The Uzbek style. Sometimes you have this particular motif of three petals. Sometimes you have a pattern of grapes, vinaigrette, how it goes, grapes. Sometimes it's just flowers, and I don't know. I mean, you would be better person to explain how this motif and these things goes. I mean, in Uzbekistan, how do you take it? Yeah.
Yeah. These things, they doing this by hand, and every form has a symbol.
Yeah.
For example, the rounds they are the sun. Also, you told me about grapes.
Yeah.
And now I can say the history are coming again, but with different views, different styles. It like, for example, in music, you can say retro, right?
Yeah.
So also some handmakes are coming again, but with something different things, something different styles, or the colors, or they use a little bit different materials.
So it's something reviving the old patterns again in the new style. So it's the same thing. Okay. So every motto is, I can say that it's a nature reflecting from the art, like as you said, human being and nature and human being. So it's something nature reflecting from their carvings and their points of views. That's really very lovely. And now, Oyebek ji, I would like to ask you one most important thing, that this lockdown during this Corona period, whole world has been in a terrible conditions. But I'm sure an artist always finds a way to, find the positivity in the negative atmosphere. So what your approach towards this lockdown as an artist, or what was your creation during this time?
For example, I also working as a teacher in institute. Also on this Zoom program, we continue our lessons.
Oh, lovely.
And also we painting together with the students, because this program helps us to connect with the students. And we did at home, we did a master class, and we uh, take a video and send them. Then they take a video, they work, they send us. Then we meet on a Zoom. Then we talk each other. Some share with us. For example, something good they did or something wrong, and also we keep them to continue their work with a good way.
Oh, okay.
And another thing, this time also I wrote the articles.
Oh,
Also, one of them printed in India.
oh,
In
lovely.
India, uh, one of them printed in Great Britain.
Wow,
But
fantastic.
these articles was about modern landscape design, um, how to develop an modern landscape design in Tashkent.
Oh, lovely, fantastic. So you contributed by yourself and you never stopped even during the tough period. So you maintained your creativity.
Yes, yes, yes.
You know, generally, it's a big question to the people when they are free, when they have, they cannot go out, they cannot go to their work. And so the big question is in front of them that what to do with this empty time. So, but probably we artists always are in search of this type of time, that we get some time for ourselves and we can finish and look after us. You know, so definitely, Mr. Oyebek ji, you also did the same thing, that you wrote, you painted, you were busy with your creativity, and certainly you were happy to be with your family for a long time, because your work is such that
Right.
so it's difficult to find time. I'm sure. So did you enjoy this lockdown period or you didn't?
Yes, I enjoyed. I really enjoyed in this time because in a December, the last year in a December, 1 month I have been in Spain.
Uh-huh.
After Spain, when I come back in the beginning of January, also I was around with the documents because after Spain I must do a lot of documents, a
Yeah.
lot of pages to write and they give to each university. So, but in March and April, when I was at home, it was very, very lovely and very, very great because I was whole day with my family. For example,
Oh,
also this time, Oygul and Donior starting to paint because every day
whoa,
I was painting here. Sometimes my wife start paint.
lovely.
Um,
Oh,
so
it's such a beautiful
yeah,
thing that your whole family is involved into a
yeah,
lovely expression of painting.
right. Before this time, my son was to take some way for his life. For example, to take some job, but it's very nice because he took this an artist way. I mean, now he start painting, and now he wanna work on a computer with some program, design program. I mean,
Wow.
uh, another good thing. my son start. He had a read books, but very small time. But now he is every day reading books.
Wow, that's fantastic
And
thing.
yeah, you know, sometimes every bad things has a good things, and the good things has a bad things, you know.
I agree.
And every solutions or every things has a plus and minus. And but we are people. We must be clever, and usually we must see to plus and to find these pluses and use this plus to our life.
Correct. That's a wonderful, fantastic thing you mentioned, that there is always a plus and minus things. So we, as a creative
Yeah,
people, should think about the plus and should collect more plus to in our in our pocket, in our
yeah,
credit. And this view definitely gives only
yeah,
you can
yeah,
achieve by art, any medium of art,
yeah,
I should say. If you have an element of art,
yeah,
the positivity or to collection of plus you can approach. This is my belief. I mean, I
yeah,
think you
yeah.
agree with me
And
on the same point.
in our
You're saying something.
sorry, in other things, we yeah we an artist, we say like this, in a life we have a black and white, and the black and white always together, like a plus and the minus.
Yes, correct.
So black and white. So we must learn to see white things,
Oh, that's so
also
nice.
black, but yeah, but to black things we will just see and continue our life, you know. It doesn't to give more effect to your life. So because the life is short, but we need more white things in our life.
True, true. I agree. But I mean, I don't know. Many people, I mean, asks me that you artists are different. You are crafted different. You know, you are made different. The God has made
Mhm.
artist, any field of artist, be it a painter, musician, singer, dancer, instrumentalist, or any person, literature. You know, the section of art is quite big. You know, so they say that artist is different. So I'll always say that it is not the
Right.
artist who is different. Actually, it's the art who makes him or her different. It is something art gives us,
Right.
you know, which gives us more positivity and energy, I should say. And if the
Yeah.
world is full of artists, there will be no war, no ego, and there will be a peace all over the world. And this is my assumption.
Yeah.
It's because everybody will be happy to
Yeah, you are right. I
express your emotions, be it through colors, be it through dance, be it through music. You know, you are agony, your
Yeah.
every emotion is out of your thoughts. You are not keeping anything inside like a common people. So you are more free. So
Yeah.
yeah, with this,
Yeah.
I request the people all over the world who are away from the art to connect from through any
Mhm.
part or any style of art, whichever they like, and they should, you know,
Yeah.
become humans. We say that a person who is eating, drinking, or living life is not more than
Mhm.
uh, an animal, you know. you just don't have a tail. But if you are an artist, you are a human being. You have the emotions, you have the expressions. So it's something with the help of all the artists in this Meet the Artist program, through you and through the other artists, it's only
Yeah.
a message I would like to give to the people, that please, please, please stay connected to the art,
Yeah.
and be an artist and be in humans, be humans, become
Right.
human beings.
Right.
So
Right.
yeah, I'm really very happy to know
Right.
that your son and your daughter, they are attached because of you. They saw their father painting, expressing, playing with the colors, studying, and living life with the art, and they are more into it. I'm really very happy for them.
Mm.
And I congratulate you as an artist, that you could sow that seed in
Thank
them,
you. Thank you.
that they will develop, definitely
Yeah.
they will grow as a part. It's a fantastic. Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you
Yeah.
like to say something for the on this point, Mr. Oyebek, to the people on this issue? I would like you to
Um.
say something.
Our little conference was very interesting for me,
Uh-huh.
and maybe, yeah, yeah, and maybe next time maybe we will add another maybe artist
Yeah,
from
yeah, yeah.
India or
Sure.
Uzbekistan.
Yeah.
Maybe, yeah, we will do another the meeting,
Yeah,
Zoom
yeah,
meeting,
sure.
I mean.
Yeah.
And uh, for example, these meetings are the meeting will do us closer, and also
Certainly.
we will know about what happening with the
Art
artist
field.
life, or
Yeah.
with the art in India, for example, or you guys you can know something from Uzbekistan,
Sure.
and
Certainly.
it's I am really I want to continue these meetings on
Oh,
the Zoom.
lovely. Yeah.
It's the I would say good life or bad life, or pandemic life or something, doesn't matter. We are in a life. We must continue to be in a life, and we
Yeah.
must work.
Certainly, certainly. And what you said is absolutely right, that for
Yeah,
us, it doesn't matter where we are. I would
right,
say
right,
this pandemic
right.
has given
For
us a
example,
chance to start, probably.
yeah, 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 yeah. For example, for you, just 1-2 square meters will be enough to dance. You can dance everywhere,
Yeah,
outside, inside,
yeah, yeah,
doesn't matter. Also,
yeah.
for us, the one couple square meters, that's enough. Just pencil and
Paper.
the papers, that's enough for us. We
Right,
can work.
right. True. It's something, the approach, that your will to work, to create, and to maintain that creativity, to have that
Yeah,
connectivity with the art. No, it was
yeah,
really one fantastic and
yeah.
wonderful session. Wish to talk and talk and talk more and more, but as you know, I know it's we all have a particular time, time period, so we need to
Right.
yeah. So I thank you for joining us for this Meet the Artist event, and I'm really glad that you came and you gave us your valuable time. You joined us, and today's
Mhm.
discussion will definitely inspire the young painters, the young artists,
Yeah.
of India and
Yeah.
Uzbekistan and all over the world who are doing something, who wants to do some creativity. So I wish you all the best. Looking forward to read your book somewhere, someday in India, in some library, and proudly would love to say that, yes, the author of this book, the creator of this book is my wonderful friend in Uzbekistan. And that would be an honor for me. And thank you so much for coming and joining this lovely meeting. Uh, Please convey my best wishes
Mhm.
to the artists in Uzbekistan and regards and
Mhm.
love to your family. Thank you so much.
Oh, okay. Also, thank you so much for you. And the last time I wanna say you and say to everyone from India and from Uzbekistan, every time we will say Assalamu alaikum, Namaste. It means
Yes,
we are together, we are ready for everything to help everyone. Doesn't matter from India, from USA, from where.
yeah, true.
So also, Assalamu alaikum and Namaste.
Namaste. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye bye. Thanks.
Bye bye. Thank you.
Thank you.